1, 2, 3. It says I'm live. And why is this live? Oh, start. There we go. It says I'm live. Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Not yet. Let's see what happens. We're starting the stream. Start virtual camera. Hello. Is this me? Yes. Hello. Hello, this is Market Moves. I'm making a live stream because, oh, thank you. I'm making a live stream because of something that is happening that I was not expecting, and that should not happen, and that is unexpected. Anyway, so if you're seeing this, it is early in the morning for me, and if you know anything about me, you know that I don't like to wake up early. But I woke up early this morning, and I tried to make a trade, and with Mmtlp, and I found out I was unable to. What's going on? Turns out Finra made an announcement that they are actually halting trading of Mmtlp. If you're not aware of it, check it out. Links are provided in the description of, so you can get the actual PDF and read it. But effective Friday, December 9th, Finra halted trading and quoting in the Series A preferred shares of Metamaterials Inc. Stock symbol MMTLP, pursuant to Rule 6440A3. Okay. Finra has determined that an extraordinary event has occurred or is ongoing that has caused or has the potential to cause significant uncertainty in the settlement and clearance process for shares in MMTLP. And that therefore halting and quoting in MMTLP is necessary to protect investors and the public interest. The trading and quoting halt will end concurrent with the deletion of the symbol effective Tuesday, December 13th, 2022. See updated Finra Daily List announcement of December 8th, 2022 regarding MMTLP available here. Okay. See also Form S1 registration statement, etc. That immediately after the spinoff, all shares of Series A non-voting preferred stock of Meta shall be canceled. Available here. Questions regarding this notice can be directed to Finra Market Operations at 866-776-0800, option 2. So, a couple things about this, which is deeply concerning to me. One, they have halted trading when there are only 2 trading days left in order to trade. 2, yes, we'll be getting Nextbridge Hydrocarbon shares. Terrific. Great. I fully expect to get Nextbridge Hydrocarbon shares. However, there are a bunch of short sellers in MMTLP and a significant amount of them. Okay. Let's say, I don't know, that there's twice as many shares as was shorted, right? I calculate that there's a lot more than that, but let's just say that there's twice as many shares, just for the sake of thought experiment. That means that there would be something like 330 million shares of MMTLP, let's just say, right? Of which another 165 million would be generated by short sellers. And let's say everyone gets an Nextbridge Hydrocarbon share. Great. That means that there's technically another 165 million shares of Nextbridge Hydrocarbons. Do those short sellers, are they still on record as being short Nextbridge Hydrocarbons? Because suppose Nextbridge Hydrocarbons sells off their oil and gas assets to, I don't know, a large company like, say, Occidental Petroleum or ConocoPhillips or who knows what, ExxonMobil, right? Suppose they sell it off for something like, I don't know, $60, the equivalent of, say, 1 share, just for the sake of argument, 1 share of ExxonMobil, right? That means everyone who has now Nextbridge Hydrocarbon should get a share of ExxonMobil. Great. ExxonMobil provides 165 million shares to Nextbridge Hydrocarbons. Nextbridge Hydrocarbons distributes 165 million shares to AST. AST distributes that to the broker dealers. 165 million shares get distributed. What about all these short shares that have been generated from, what about all of the synthetic MMTLP shares, which resulted in synthetic which I would think would result in um, synthetic Nextbridge hydrocarbon shares, right? Um, where do they get their ExxonMobil shares from? ExxonMobil only distributes 165 million. Do they keep track of the shorts? Do they keep track of where these synthetic shares are coming from? And if they keep track of where the synthetic shares are, okay, fine. But I do still think this is kind of very hinky. This is horrible. Should not happen, right? We were set for shares to be resolved in the next 2 trading days, where shorts would have to close out their positions, which means they would have to buy to close, and this did not happen. So this is this I think is bad, okay? And not only that, I think this smacks of something. This smacks of corruption, right? I mean, quite frankly, I'm wondering, why shouldn't we all call Finra option 2 and ask, hey, why did you suddenly short the share? Why did you suddenly halt trading after short slammed the shares on the last trading day when you can get Nextbridge hydrocarbon shares? And they slammed it with 14 million shares of pure naked shorting, driving the price down. WTF, man. That's just like that's I'm pissed off about this. Anyway, I'm just letting you know about this. This is all I know right now. Okay, so I still think uh, I'm not letting go of this. This is crap. This is the way I look at it, and I don't know what to do yet, but this is crap. That's all I have to say. It's early in the morning. I still have to have my coffee, and man, this is just so. Anyway, so right now I'm not confused. I think I know what happened. I'm starting to read the chat now at this point in time. Ooh, let me see. The chat says a lot of stuff. It says a lot of people are saying like, "Hey, we got screwed. I'm so disgusted." Yes, I agree with you. We're disgusted. Okay, I'm gonna go read the chat from the start. Okay, see what's going on. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Good morning to everybody. Thank you for the live stream. Yes, yeah, I figured I had to because just why not? Just got off the phone with TD Ameritrade. There's nothing listed in the corporate actions about shorts. He was dumbfounded as I am. Yes. So what I initially did was, so to be honest, initially I woke up this morning and I was going to check the share price and all that. I got a call from Meta Sport Channel, said, "Hi, how's it going?" And we were all set to see where the share price action was, see what was going on and all that. And then I noticed that there's no bid and ask. And I said, what's going on here? And then Meta Sport Channel told me, hey, he can't sell any shares or he can't buy any shares. Right? I mean, the plan was to place an order at 5x whatever the current price was, and then place an order 5x beyond that, and then place an order 5x beyond that just to get the ball rolling, right? I figured all the orders would be filled, and then that would drive the price up, and then we get the price to where we needed to get to. I also saw Paul T's tweet last night, which I was very encouraged by. He said there would be no bid, and I thought, oh, this could be cool. There's no bid. There's nothing for the shorts to actually short against, and then I could just place my ask price, and then we'll see if it gets hit, and then move on. Right? I thought that might be pretty cool. Neither of which happened. Instead, we got this Finra action, which pissed me off. We got this Finra. You can't see that I'm pointing at this, but we got this Finra action for trading and quotation halt, right? And the first thing that got on that I was thinking is, what, you traded halt today? Why did you suddenly trade it today after we had a massive short attack yesterday? 14 million freaking synthetic shares. Okay, 14 million naked short shares got created yesterday, as far as I'm concerned, because nobody was selling. Retail was not selling. You and I were not selling. All they were doing was they were creating they were creating naked short sells and hitting the bid, driving the price freaking down, and backfilling it somehow. I mean, it pisses me off. Anyway, so that got me pissed off. Anyway, so initially we were just at the state of being confused and saying, what the hell's going on? So we each called our brokers. I called up Fidelity, and Fidelity, I can't blame the brokers, because when you contact a broker, you get, essentially what happens is that you wind up talking to what's known as a front office guy, right? The front office guy, basically, he doesn't know what's going on. He's just trying to figure out what's going on. So he said, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to see if I can call up the back office guys and see what's going on. And then I knew immediately that they didn't know what was going on because they started talking to me about the fact that there was going to be, the shares were being delisted. And it's like, the shares are not being delisted until Wednesday, or the shares are not being deleted actually until Wednesday. So yeah, so the broker was telling me stuff that was actually inaccurate, but I don't blame him, because they're not experts in 5,000 different shares. They're just trying to figure out what's going on, right? And to the best of their ability. So I educated him on what was going on. And then I started looking around, and that's when I saw this stuff on Twitter. So thank God we have Twitter. So somebody on Twitter posted this, and then they had a very what I would call a blurry image, but it was enough for me to figure out what was going on. And so I started a Google search for this Finra action, and I came up with this. And that's how I got the link to the direct PDF from Finra, because it's anyway. So places to check about what's going on. I'm not the only voice of knowledge here. I know very little right now. So check Twitter, check Twitter, check StockTwits. There are some whales out there that are really pissed off. John Berta is extremely pissed, as far as I know. Let me see. There was a tweet that I saw. Initially, we saw this tweet by John Berta. Let me see if I can pull it up. Here it is. Okay, John Berta now says, oh, he's got it now too. Okay. So I'm going to pull this over, and then you guys can see this. So this is the John Berta material. Yes, I use a Mac. Okay, this is John Berta material. This is John Berta's Twitter feed, and he says, just saw this 1 hour ago. Really unbelievable. System is corrupt to the core. We all got taken in by Finra, broker-dealers, hedge funds. I'm sure we'll be on the attorneys all day. Yeah, WSGR is a great attorney for IPOs. I don't know how they are for going after corruption. I want this fixed right at this point in time. Yes, I am pissed off, angry. I initially want blood, but no, let's not go there yet. Let's see if we can get trading going, because the most important thing to me right now is if we can just get trading going as is normal. Okay. Initially, 3 hours ago, John Berta was depressed and confused. He doesn't know what's going on. He says, scratch my head to figure out what I had wrong. Turns out I won't know any of that until trading is completed Monday. I put together a list of things that should be true. So 3 hours ago, John Berta knew something was wrong. I don't know what was wrong, but something got him really depressed. And yeah, I don't know. He did not know that trading was halted, though, it sounds like from this tweet. John Berta says, turns out I won't know any of that until trading is completed Monday. Put together a list of things. And he had a correction of something he wrote there. I don't know what that was. He says, so he's upset and pissed off about something that's going on. Same group that would not change the corporate information. Here he's talking about the fact that about in what was it, October 7th of last year, Mmtlp started getting started being traded, and the corporate information there was wrong. The same group that would not change the corporate information that they used to list Mmtlp. Info was all fraudulent, and I asked them to take it down. They said, too bad. Finra approved it. OTC markets proving to be just as corrupt as all of them. Right now, I want it fixed. I understand that you're upset. I'm upset. We're all freaking upset. Borrow rates were borrow rates were very high. Just the fact that borrow rates were so high indicates that there's a lot of stock being borrowed, that there's a lot of short interest. Now, I did see another tweet, which is kind of interesting. See if I can find that. Mmtlp. I did see another tweet that I thought was pretty much summed up what was going on, I think. Or not summed up, but it was interesting. I saw a tweet that there might have been something like I saw a tweet that that Finra thought it would be impossible for them to close, or that someone found out that there's a lot more shares than was supposed to be there, and that it would be impossible to close, and that's why Finra is taking this action. So I can't find it right now. Here it is. This is interesting. Okay. Here's a tweet that I saw. No, that is not the tweet that I was looking for. Let me get back. There was a tweet about why Finra was doing this. Let's see. Why was Finra doing this, really? By the way, Rule 6440 is... it was on Stock Twits. That's where I saw it. Let's see if I still have that page up. Best alert, trading. No, come on, Stock Twits. Where did I put Stock Twits? Here it is. Anything here? So, of course, Stock Twits are all rumors and speculation. Who knows? But sometimes a lot of these rumors and speculations turns out to be very accurate. Let's see. Looking. It was actually an image of a picture someone had. And where is it? Come on. Yeah, this whole thing really pisses me off. Okay, Mmtlp, don't see it. Okay. Yeah. Mmtlp. Halt. Finra. Let's see. Maybe, yeah. Oh, and I gotta put it under tools. I will say search. Do not search anytime. Only search in the past. Look in the past 24 hours. So anyway, so what I saw is that somebody in a back room of a trading office at a brokerage found that they had twice as many shares, or that someone actually did a rough share count, and that they found that there was more than twice as many shares of Mmtlp that existed. And as a result, they knew that they could not close at any time. They knew that they could not, what's the word? They knew that they could not close in 2 days. They knew that that there would be a ton of extra shares, and it's possible that they contacted Finra or something like that, and that Finra said, "Oh, frick," and they announced this. Now, interestingly enough, when I look at the Finra website, which is also over here, Finra, and you look at trading, again, Finra. See, okay, so when you look at the Finra website, here, okay, here is the Finra website. When you look at the Finra website and you just look for Mmtlp, see, and you look at trading halts, and you look for the symbol Mmtlp, where it is. There you go, right? But look at the date time. Okay, this took place midnight. They knew about this midnight, or this got implemented midnight tonight. That means they knew about this yesterday. And they decided to say, okay, let's put a trade. We know that markets are closed. Let's put a trading halt on it at midnight. What the frick? This pisses me off. Anyway, but so there's this code halt is U3. If you look at U3, it says here trading halt, extraordinary event halt. Trading is halted because Finra has determined that an extraordinary event has occurred or is ongoing that has a material effect on the market for the OTC equity. Has the potential to cause major disruption to the marketplace or significant uncertainty in the settlement and clearing process. Has the potential to cause major disruption to the marketplace, the overall marketplace. Well, I guess if there were twice as many shares, that might be considered major disruption to the marketplace. Frick, that pisses me off. Or significant uncertainty in the settlement and clearance process. I'm guessing they're thinking that they can't settle in 2 days, which means that they can't have, that it would not be possible for the that it wouldn't be possible for the shorts buying as much as they possibly could, with the price going up as high as it needed to go up to, that they could not complete settlement. And so they said, frick, we're going to change the rules. Right. So this is the downside, is that the rules are not fixed in stone. This pisses me off that the rules are not fixed in stone, right? And that they can suddenly say, oh, well, a group of our friends are losing, so we need to change the rules so they don't lose. F you. I mean, give me a freaking break. Yeah. Turn off this trading. So my message, if anyone at Finra is responding, is looking at this or anything, turn off this trading halt. Let trades continue. Okay, the only people who, according to this tweet by, what is it? According to this tweet by Paul T, who I think is very cool. I really liked his tweets in the last, I don't know, last month or so. He's done some amazing tweets on Mmtlp. So this is a really cool tweet I saw by Paul T. He says, there's no way we can get shorted tomorrow. Why? Let's think about this. When hedge funds short, they sell into the bid, right? The bid is someone saying, hey, look, if the stock price drops to XXX, buy a bunch, right? That's the bid. Right? So that's buying. That's buying that takes place. So the bid is buying, okay? When hedge funds short, they sell into the bid, right? They sell into pre-existing limit buy orders. And if you can't buy shares, you can't place bids. And if you can't place bids, there are no bids. Hedge funds can't sell into any short shares. They can't short into the bid because the bid doesn't exist. All you have is the ask. And hedge funds have to close their position, so they have to go to the ask to see what someone's willing to sell their shares at. No bid means you have to go to the ask if you want the shares, right? So you want to buy shares. You're not going to sell into the shares to lower the price. You're going to hit the ask. And the prices, and there will be a split at that point, right? So that's what Paul T was thinking. I agree with this tweet. I saw this tweet last night. I was like, hey, this makes sense. This makes so much sense. Yeah. And he also saw this. He said, Finra's placed a caveat emptor on our ticker today. This prohibits anyone from buying, but selling is permitted. So looked like he saw that a caveat emptor was there. And or caveat emptor, I can't pronounce caveat emptor, and it should basically stop people from buying, but it should not stop you from selling. right? So you could still ask. And that's what I was planning to do. I was planning to sell and place an ask at that 5x the price. When that hits, place an ask at another 5x the price. When that hits, place an ask at another 5x the price, right? And then until all the shares are gone. That was my plan for this morning, at least. And yeah, no, I'm pissed off right now. Well, right now I'm not. Right now I'm just talking to you to let you know what I know, because I think the first thing I should do is distribute information, and that's what I'm doing. And yeah, I will. I probably won't be making a live stream later on. I probably won't be making a live stream until after 5 Pacific time, which is probably 8 p.m. It's early in the morning right now. What is it? It's 8:46 in the morning, and yeah, I'll make a live stream at some point later on. But yeah, this is where we're at. I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Anyway, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. This information is intended for entertainment and educational purposes only. I do not feel entertained. I feel pissed off. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to end the stream. Goodbye. Sorry.